Hello there, welcome back to Cornerstone Confessions. I'm Angela and I'm here with CH's David Wicker. And hey, welcome. Happy Wednesday, David.
How are you? How are we doing today?
We're doing great. We touched on last week what to expect from an inspector as
Yep.
an investor. And now today we're kind of dovetailing on that with what other questions specifically should an investor expect? And you're going to walk us through that and
Yeah,
remind us
absolutely.
again why you're
Absolutely.
doing Cornerstone. Remind us again why you think these confessions each week, these inside insights are so important, and then walk us through those things that
Uh,
investors should expect.
yeah, so yeah, obviously, very beginning I explained that we're seeing a burst of property purchasing here in central New York. The investors I'm talking to from out of state are following Micron closely. They're following just the growth of central New York, our cost of living, what a great place we are to live in. Um, and they're just finding it as a place they want to invest in, which is certainly great for our economy here. But
And
some of
these
these
weekly
folks,
insights help them avoid some of the pitfalls, really, and
yeah,
anticipate
yeah.
so that the process
Yep.
can go a little more easy.
And
Yeah.
and I am certainly working with some very educated purchasers. People, this is not their first rodeo, but I'm also
Sure.
dealing with a lot of people. It's their first time, or they have a few properties, but they've never really understood the insurance aspect of protecting their assets, or what's going to look like now when they're buying new assets. And again, from this all comes from the carrier side with new
Sure.
purchases that we're seeing. Tougher underwriting
Sure.
is what we're really seeing. So
And you, just as an aside, in case folks don't know, I mean, CH Insurance is an independent
yes,
agency. Can you share real quickly what exactly that means as a benefit to the consumer?
yeah. So as an independent insurance agent, trusted choice, we have a big portfolio of carriers that we work with on a day-to-day basis. Um, there's no one size fits all carrier for any particular property. So we utilize our different carriers to match that carrier coverage price for our clients to the best property. It's
Right.
just no one property fits the perfect insurance. So we just have to have these options to tailor your coverage to best protect your asset.
And to best tailor that coverage to be in their corner, you need to ask
Yes.
these types of questions. So let's walk through that real quick.
Yeah, and again, it's all underwriting. It's being driven by our carrier. So you know, new ones. Is there asbestos siding? It's a brand new question being asked. A lot of our older homes it's a hard side asbestos siding. It's an asbestos concern. Um,
Right.
if anybody's ever had a home inspection or used an inspector, Federal Pacific electrical breakers and panels. This probably going to fall more into the commercial buildings. Um, there's just some history with them of failing. So if upon an inspection, especially on a commercial building, they will actually ask that whole electrical system be replaced, the panel system. Um, has the property had any losses within the past 3 years? So did the property have a fire 3 years ago and has it been gut remodeled? The carrier is going to want to know, was it a certified electrician, certified plumber, certified contractor that actually did those repairs, especially the electrical? Is it done right? Got to insure it. General questions is we're looking for your four major things: HVAC, plumbing, heating, and roof. Looking to see when those are all replaced. Roof, especially if it's a newer roof, commercial flat roofs, there can be credits added to your policy if you have a newer roof from the carrier.
Mhm.
Um, uh, Wood stoves, trampolines, stupid questions, you think, but they're concerns
Anything
about
that
the
poses
underwriters.
added risk,
Added
sure.
risk. And probably, as we are a large college town, Lemoyne, Syracuse University, OCC is growing. Student housing. We have carriers that will specialize in student housing specific. So there's a fit, right? Independent agent finding the right fit, but they want to know if there's student housing. And those are just basically just a tip of the iceberg on underwriting questions, to be honest with you.
Dotting the i's and crossing the t's and prepping the best way possible to keep the process as easy as
Yeah.
possible. David, as always, thanks for being in our corner, and
Corner.
we'll see you for more Cornerstone Confessions next Wednesday. How's that
You
sound?
got it. Sounds great. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.